Goblin APB alert. The long-awaited moment has come.
Okay. So I had a power outage. That's basically what happened. And my battery backup did not save me. And I suspect that the battery needs to be replaced to my battery backup. So I'm going to have to look into that real soon. Or be sad whenever that happens. Which happens more frequently than I thought it would. Especially recently. And whenever it rains, you got to be careful. All right, let's see here. It was an Excel spreadsheet I was using. So let's get that back up. Hopefully it saved it. It did not. Wait. Auto recover. Maybe? Aha! Great. So I did save at least the numbers from one test. For fuck's sake. Okay. Do we have everything in order here? Yes. Is this saved? Yes. Instant poison. Go. Hopefully we can get multiple tests on this next one. Get my clock up. Reset the timer, pop it out. And 3, 2, 1. It did not save my M power. Alright, stop the test. God damn it. Why didn't it save the M power? I guess these don't save if there's a power outage. Good to know. So this is Envenom. Is alive. 0.4. And roughly minus 350. Invert. This one or is it this one that we want? It's that one. So minus 350 minus 125. Minus 350. Further. Hello. Fuck. There. Minus 165. Okay. Let's test if we can see it. Okay, good. I am not happy with the warrior being here hitting Sunder on that shit, so we're gonna have to find somewhere else to go. Where's a good heroic isolated training dummy? We're gonna have to go to Undercity, I think. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Just wanted to do some testing. And the powers that be consorted against me. Wow, that mini-map looks F. That's weird. Yeah, that timer didn't matter. Didn't end up mattering. All right, reset that timer. All right, let's go to Undercity. I think that's the only place we'll find peaceful enough that I don't have to worry about sunders, random sunders and random hunter aura whatever things effing up my DPS checks. If there's an even more isolated place to go, let me know. Are we gonna make it? I don't think we are. Maybe. Oh yeah, we made it. Now we can dance. We could also go to Grumgall. Grumgall's closer to Blasted Lands. Might be the better way to go. Yeah, we're already on it. On the blimp. Unless I see the Grumgall one come out of nowhere. Nah. So in the first test, we saw a DPS with abilities of 511. Compared to what we saw last time with daggers, it's in alignment with that. Where it's losing out is eviscerates. By a wide margin. Because we have to keep both Envenom and Slice and Dice up the entire fight. We're also losing out on white hits of auto attacks. So it was 37,000 for this first assassination test, and it's usually 56,000 auto for my normal daggers build. But we're going to test again 2 more times with assassination to sort of shake out some of the random variants that you'll get. And also to simply... There's just randomization that happens on weapon hits anyways. So you have to be mindful of that. Alright. I don't see anyone on the heroic, so this should be a good test. Alright. We are in the correct gear. And let's put 3 minutes on the clock. Assassination test 2. No extraneous buffs. 3, 2, 1. Did not have... Okay. This is a bad test. Stop. What is going on, buddy? Is alive. Timer. Show minutes. Less. Okay. Rates. That's what I need. Why is it up? Don't test. Test off. Next. Now we've got a 3-minute cooldown to wait for. Son of a gun. Son of a Gunderson. Lordy hell. Stop, reset the timer. You can see how instant poison is a lot higher percentage of the damage. Also, I have to keep in mind that I've done all previous tests on combat daggers without instant poison in factoring in. I didn't record the instant poison. I'm not even sure I was using instant poison. I may not have been. But because poison is such a huge part huge part of the assassination stuff, it has to be accounted for. Because with an additional 10% chance to apply things and additional damage dealt by poisons, an additional 20% there. It's a lot. So we'll see. We'll see. It's a whole lot. What is the chance of a good ambush without this? Not very good, I imagine. All right. 15 seconds left. Get in position. Poisons are ready. No extraneous buffs. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lucky. Venom. Great. Use first set of cooldowns. Watching combo points carefully. And 5-point in Venom. Yeah, I think the big issue here is we just don't get a lot of opportunities for eviscerates when you have to keep 2 buffs up. We'll take one here. And we'll do a 4-point in Venom. And here we have 4 combo points for a slice and dice. And if we get another 2 points, we will cold blood and eviscerate. And we'll do a 3-point in Venom. 1 minute 45 on the clock. And we'll do a 3-point slice and dice. And then we could eviscerate, but instead we'll do a 5-point in Venom. And we'll do a 4-point slice and dice. 3 points on that backstab. Eviscerate. Trinket coming up in about 15 seconds. We'll go in Venom. We'll go 1-point slice and dice. Go ahead and... Oh. Trinket. Slice and dice, 5 points. Evis. Envenom. 35 seconds left on the clock. Slice and dice, Envenom. 20 seconds. Envenom for 3 points. Backstab. Oh. 8 seconds left. Evis. Fight's coming to an end. Do a last minute. It's over. Not the best use of my second trinket cooldown. But still enlightening. Alright, this time we saw a much higher result of 543.7. Backstab 28,577. 28,577. We should be seeing higher backstabs overall, but we're losing a lot of energy for keeping Envenom and Slice and Dice up. Instant Poison 38,162. Autos 39,490. Eviscerates 46,79. What is... Oh, surprise attack. Why am I getting no surprise attacks? Because I'm using backs... No, this is super backstab has surprise attack in it. What the fuck? Super... Hello? Slash macro? Hello? Oh, because my main menu is up. Macro. Not a single surprise attack. Do I not have surprise attack? Is that in combat? That's a combat ability, isn't it? Oh, so I don't have surprise attack in this build. Right, here it is. It's in the combat tree. So you don't get surprise attacks. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't think about that. But now it makes sense why I'm not getting those. So I only have pure backstab to rely upon here. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. The surprise attack makes up for the combo points that I'm potentially losing here. We'll do the third and final test. 3 minutes on the clock. Poisons should last through it. And we go... We have all cooldowns. 3, 2, 1. We'll go Slice and Dice and Venom. First set of cooldowns. Venom. Second cooldown. Backstab. Slice and dice. An eviscerate right here would be ideal. Cold blood, Evis, and Venom. Slice and dice. And Venom. And Venom. Hmm. 1 minute 50 seconds. Slice and dice. Unlucky on combo points and energy this time around. In Venom. Luckier there. Slice and dice. Eviscerate. shit. Envenom. Slice and dice. Lucky. Envenom. 50 seconds left. Art. Okay, 5-point slice and dice. Without the surprise attack, getting that gap there, painful. 1 point in Venom. Trinket up. Go. 20 seconds left. Evis. Okay, 1 point in Venom. 1 point slice and dice. Not great. Second Trinket. Go. Backstab. 10 seconds left on the clock. Envenom. Slice and dice. That's the last 2 we need. 3 seconds. 2. We get a backstab. 1, 0. All right. 524.4. There's a lot more, I think, variance in the assassination build. Yeah. Auto hit. Ooh, what? 75, 468. What? Oh, fuck. I didn't reset between the previous ones. That test is bunk now. All right, reset. Reapply instant poisons. You have to wait for both cooldowns on these because we got them again at the end there. That's a bummer. I keep forgetting to reset between tests. I think the reason it was 524.4 was because it was the combination of 2 tests. So it actually was probably lower than 524.4. Erg. All right, Slayer's Crest will be ready by the time we go for it. 3, 2, 1. Lucky. Very lucky. Trinket and Racial. Go. Cold Blood. Evis. Slice and dice. 1 point in Venom. Wow. 5 point in Venom. 5 point slice and dice. Eviscerate. Ugh. Accidentally backstabbed. Envenom for 1 point. 5 point slice and dice. 1 point in Venom. Unlucky 1 point backstab. If it doesn't crit, it sucks. In Venom again. Kiss of the Spider. In 20 seconds. 5 point slice. 1 minute left. We'll go for the backstab. We'll go for the 5 point in Venom. Not getting a lot of eviscerates. Kiss of the Spider. Kiss of the spider. Okay. 5-point slice and dice. Evis. 34 seconds left. 3-point in venom. 5-point slice and dice. 3-point in venom. 8 seconds left. We won't even get our second cooldown on the trinkets. That's interesting. Okay. 555.9. Seemingly better than the last one. We actually improved on each one. Backstab 24 725. No surprise attacks, obviously. Eviscerates 5301, which is less than the other two builds, but that's expected. Auto attacks 36 545. And instant poison, which by the way is 34% of my damage. Normally it's like 4% or 5% at most. 34550. Do we do a third test since I feel like I'm getting into a groove now? Let's do a third test. We didn't get a second Slayer's Crest on that test, so I feel like I might have botched the cooldowns. So let's give it one more go so we have a fourth set of data. Reset the timer, 3 minutes on the clock. And 3, 2, 1. And a 1-point in venom. Go trinkets, go. Five-point in venom. Go ahead and eviscerate with the cold blood. And I'll do a 1-point slice and dice, and we'll go into Slayer's Crest, which actually I probably should have used with the eviscerate. Now we're in trouble. So we lost a backstab on that round to get a 1-point in venom. Now we have a 5-point in venom. And a 2-point slice and dice, because we did not crit. Maybe we should be using the cold blood to guarantee a backstab. Crit. Slice and dice for 4. Envenom 3. Should I have waited for the backstab? I don't know which is better in that case. Go ahead and eviscerate. Kiss of the Spider cooldown coming up. Unlucky. Did not get a crit on that backstab. Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll do the Envenom for the 4 points instead of what would have been 1. We'll do the same for the Slice and Dice. So both got 4 points. We have 5 seconds left. Go! Alright. I'm not sure that's efficient. Unlucky. 3-point. 30 seconds left on the clock. Slayer's Crest, go. Oh shit. Fucking Slayer's Crest. Why didn't you? 1 point in Venom. I've completely lost my... Whatever. It's alright. It's good. It's fine. Everything's fine. 7 seconds left. We'll go for the backstab eviscerate at the end here. Okay, that was cheating. That was definitely cheating. Whatever. 537. Not a great run. Also a cheaty run. 537 DPS. Backstab was 22632. Not even a good run in that regard, despite the cheating. Eviscerate 4815. Auto attack 37153. Instant poison 34083. Okay. Now we're gonna respec. Activate my traditional... I did save this. Yeah, it's my 4th specialization. Okay. Traditional combat daggers. But unlike normal, we'll be testing with instant poisons. So, let's get that ready. So the difference here, I think primarily, is that this has surprise attacks to make up for some stuff, but it has adrenaline rush, which I think is completely overpowered. It has haste on the blade flurry, which if there were a second target would be massive damage. So that's something you're missing out on. And then it would be Sinister Strike there instead of the Envenom. Put that there. Sell gold. That's the Hemo build. We're not going to be testing the Hemo build today. So we just have the instant poisons, no extraneous buffs. Cooldowns are ready. And let's put the timer on the clock. One thing that's changed since the last time I've done this test is that we got the Band of Unnatural Forces. In fact, I think also Prestors is new in this test, so I do expect my DPS to be overall a bit higher than in previous tests that I have up on my spreadsheet. I'll show you guys all that at the end. So we're going for combat test number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Oops. I don't have to worry about Envenom at this point, so I'm not going to think about it. I see those surprise attacks going off. 5-point Eviscerate. Go ahead and... Not the best use of Slayer's Crest. That should have been earlier while I had a bunch of energy from Adrenaline Rush, but whatever. A little bit harder to get points. Oh, look at that. That was a lucky... wow. I waited for the 5 points to do the slice and dice. I'm not sure that was the best move there, but I did get 2 lucky surprise strikes to fill up the combo bar. 1 minute 50 seconds. Evis. Go ahead and slice and dice. Slice and dice? Should I have... Kiss of the Spider in 30 seconds. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Alright, we also get that cooldown. Go ahead and Eviscerate. Plenty of combo points to spare. Slice and dice. Trinket, not ready yet. Trinket in 5. Eviscerate. Trinket go. Damn it. There we go. Watching for slice and dice. 5-point slice and dice. Go. Slayer's Crest in 12, 11, 10. We'll get it right at the end. Uh-huh. Go ahead. Slayer's Crest, Eviscerate. 20 seconds left. Slice and dice for 4. Eviscerate. Two seconds. 1. Alright. We didn't get the last eviscerate, but that's fine. Did I forget to... Alright, this is on current. Better screenshot this. So since it's on current, I know it's not mixing up the numbers with the previous test. So we have a 517.6, which is actually lower. We have backstab 25191. We have surprise attack 3445 compared to 0. We have eviscerate 9150. And we have auto hit 48567, which is lower than in my past tests. And instant poison of 7795, 8.3% of damage compared to the 33% of the assassination. Interesting. We have to wait for Slayer's Crest. 20 seconds. Actually, we can start before it's done. So I'm starting to wonder if I should be using Slayer's Crest with my Adrenaline Rush instead of Kiss of the Spider. I think maybe I'm going to go with Slayer's Crest in the initial opener. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Set. 3, 2, 1. Evis? This is a good reminder that I need to get Slayer's Crest and Kiss of the Spider down here with Empower, because I can't be watching up there for that. Wow, okay. Oh, okay. That was weird. So I missed on the Eviscerate is what happened there. So Slayer's Crest cooldown will come up first. So we got a good back Eviscerate there. 1 minute 40 seconds. I think we wait for the slice and dice and then go straight into... Sometimes the surprise attack is not what I want, so I gotta sort of think about that. Alright, go ahead and do that. The one downside that I'm seeing to going Slayer's Crest first is that... Actually, it wouldn't have come up with the Blade Flare anyways. So Slice and Dice... So you want Slice and Dice and Blade Flurry and Kiss of the Spider to all happen together. You can make it happen that way. In this case, it doesn't matter. So I'm saving energies for the Slayer's Crest. Then I'll backstab, Evis. Missed on the Evis, Eviscerate again. Unlucky. 46 seconds on the clock. Kiss of the Spider should come up in a moment. Slice and dice. 2, 1. Oh shit. So the Kiss of the Spider was alone. So Kiss of the Spider and Slice and Dice, but no Blade Flurry. Okay. Uptime is good on that. 9 seconds left. All we have to worry about is our last backstab eviscerate. So eviscerate. And that's it. Huh? Huh? Sure. I don't know why she's difficult. Lol. Where was I? Alright, we were on combat. We were on our second test. And this is on current DPS, so this is good. All right. Wow. Worse. 496. Did I F something up when I was... Let's not go Slayer's Crest first. That's very clearly a reduction in damage. Okay. 21, 56, 6. Did Turtlewell gaslight me by changing UC back? What do you mean? Back to what? What? You've got me confused. Eviscerate 6554. Ooh, terrible. I was just unlucky on that one, I think. Auto hit 48972. Instant poison 10,000 084. Time for test number 3. They changed back the outside area. I was unaware they changed it at all. I don't know. All right, let's reset this. All my cooldowns are ready. Is this gonna last? Let's try, and if it runs out, then we'll redo it. But all right, reset the clock. 3, 2, 1. Slice and dice. E. 4 and 5. Okay, we're watching for... We only have to worry about eviscerates until Kiss runs out. Kiss ran out. Evis again. No, we're not gonna... Fuck. Alright, 3-point. Slice and dice is fine. Maybe they accidentally pushed Kara 40 content too early. That's entirely possible. They did have to revert something. Was it last week? 5-point slice and dice. We have all our cooldowns down. We're not worried there. 2 minutes on the clock. Both instant poisons are still up, so that's good. This will be an eviscerate for sure. Coming up on Blade Flurry cooldown. 1 minute 40. 4-point slice and dice. Maybe I could have waited on that one. I'm not sure. Not sure what's more efficient in that regard. This will be an eviscerate. Blade Flurry, go. Is it better to hit the cooldowns as they come up, or to wait for the combo? It's a long wait. Eviscerate. 5 seconds left. 50 seconds on the clock. That was lucky. That was really lucky. Slayer's Crest up. Go. Go. I hate that it fucking pops and then it doesn't fucking give it to you. Jesus H, that's so lame. It's like, pop, it's ready. No, it's not. Lying to you. Alright, whatever. 5-point eviscerate. Missed. Unlucky. 15 seconds left. Get that slice and dice going. I don't know when that fell off. I missed it. Another terrible run. 1 second. Go ahead and eviscerate at the end there. All right. 481.9. Wow, how is it getting so much worse? Getting worse each time? Am I imagining things? Am I getting unluckier? What's going on? 9. I will say that it's lower than my last test by a significant margin, and I'm wondering if it's because I had some buff up or something. I might have put attack power on or something stupid. Or 81.9. But right now it's the exact same for these two tests, so we just have to assume that I'm doing everything within my power to be correct, and what we're getting is just the random variance from the damage ranges. Surprise attack 3729. Eviscerates 9928. Highest by far of any test, actually. Interesting that it's the worst damage overall. Auto hit 46617. Instant poison 6882. Why am I getting worse each time? I should be getting a little bit better just because I'm getting warmed up. As far as I know, in terms of the reversions, it was only the barbershop stuff that got reverted. I'm not even sure if they're up now. I should go check. I'd like to go check out the barbershop if it exists. If it is a thing. Alright, let's go for the 4th test. We're doing 4 and 4 so that we have a little bit more data than last time. I think ideal would be like 5 or 10, but whatever. Luck is luck. You can just be unlucky on all 4 and get skewed results, so it's not like it matters really. 3 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, we're gonna run out of instant poison on this one. So I've already used all the cooldowns, so I'm just gonna keep going. Evis. Evis. Slice and dice. Blade Furry. Blade Furry. Blade Flurry will be the first cooldown to pop. 3-point slice and dice. 1 minute 40 seconds. I think we're saving for a 5-point slice and dice. Blade Flurry? Evis. One minute, 10 seconds to go. 4-point slice and dice. All we're gonna get out of that one. Trinket Kiss is in 5 seconds. Nice. We're gonna wait and full slice and dice. Miss, 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 miss. Wow. Evis. Slayer's Crest. Would have been great with that eviscerate, but whatever. Think we'll get another one in. If I could get a surprise attack right now, that'd be great. Nope. Evis. 3-point slice and dice. 6 seconds left. 2, 1, Can I get an abyss? Got it. 503.4. How are these so much worse? Something weird's going on. 503.4. Backstab 22024. Surprise attack 4424. Eviscerate 10,700. Wow, that's my best ever. That is a little weird. Auto hits 49618. Highest of the sets. And instant poison 4,761. But we did run out on my main hand, which is really bad. Probably would have been higher, at least in the 6 to 7,000 range. That might account for why the overall DPS was lower. However, that is a consideration because Assassination has stuff that keeps the poisons up longer by not using up what you calls it's the charges, or using them less. I'm tempted to go back to Assassination once more and just do another test to see what the F. Maybe am I like, because these results are quite jarring in terms of like how much better Assassination seems to be. The only thing I'll say for sure is that the lack of the haste on Blade Flurry is going to mean a lot for fights with multiple targets, but the Assassination on a single target, yowzas. At least as long as it's not poison immune. Alright, I'm gonna drop the Goblin Brainwasher. We're gonna do just one more test on Assassination. Just in case I'm like, I don't know. Main reason I think it was pushed too early was that the Abomination Guard still had placeholder names. Oh yeah. That would be bad. Alright. We are back in here. The thing about this build is that the Blade Flurry doesn't matter because it's a single target. And we have the Cold Blood. Beyond that, it's the same. Oh, except that we need Envenom instead of Sinister Strike. That's the one annoyance, is that I won't have Sinister Strike easily available if I'm doing it this way. I'll have to put it somewhere else. And I'm not sure where I would put it. Something to think about. The other thing is that I wonder if working Rupture into the combo is a good idea or not. Probably not. I don't have anything that increases the damage of Rupture in the talents, and I don't see myself extending to get them. The only one I would consider would be Taste for Blood. Each time you use Rupture, your melee damage increases by 3%. So I don't think that would affect instant poison, which makes me wonder if it's worth it to stretch out to that one. We 100% need Envenom, and the only way to get Envenom is to put those 3 points here. Where would I sacrifice the 3 points from? I couldn't. It can't be Backstab. You need the improved, because the increased crit chance is what works so well with the Seal Fate. It can't be this because we're using the Backstab. There's nowhere else to take them from. Yeah, there's except hit, which you can't do. The stream returns. Yeah, I had a power outage. So they just had Star as their name. Yeah, that seems to me like a maybe something did get pushed out too early. Let's see. All right, let's refresh the poisons. This is just a sanity check on like what was going on with my previous assassination tests. I just want to like make sure that those DPS numbers are consistent, because the combat ones were pretty consistent unless I totally effed up something and wasn't thinking about it. But as far as I know, those numbers are good, and let's see what happens on this one. So 3 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. First set of trinkets. Four-point Envenom. No reason to hit Blade Flurry. Slayer's Crest up. We'll go ahead and do the fat crit eviscerate. Slice and dice fell down. That's me being dumb. So this test is not great, but I can see my DPS is still ridiculous. Envenom up. Keep an eye on... The next cooldown will be Kiss Trinket, so... Okay. 5-point Slice and Dice. I have to remember there is no surprise attack, so I don't need to be spamming. I can just wait for the 60s. And then we're hoping for the lucky crits on the backstab. So we get like a 3-point one. We have to Slice and Dice for 5. And we will Envenom. Kiss Trinket in 20 seconds. 1 minute, 13 seconds left. I'll Eviscerate. Not sure that was a great idea, but you know what? 4 points on the next Slice and Dice, no problem. And a 4-point Envenom. And here's Kiss of the Spider. 46 seconds left. Slayer's Crest in 5. Slice and Dice. Slayer's Crest, go. 5-point Envenom. 27 seconds. We will not need to Envenom again. We'll take this Slice and Dice now. And we only need an Eviscerate now. Which we're going to get at least one. Another backstab? Evis. Alright. Check, 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 check. 582! What? That is the highest result of the whole thing. Oh dear. Alright. Let's put these numbers in. And we'll average them out. Because this could just be lucky. Backstab 25054. No surprise attack. Eviscerate 5161. Auto hits 36343. Instant poison 39842, the highest of the series. All right, so let's. Here, I'll show you my spreadsheet so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing here. All right, let me zoom in a bit so it's easy to read. Why is shift and scroll wheel not? Is it alt and scroll wheel? No, that's alt. Alt doesn't do anything. Shift usually goes left and right. It's not working. Whatever. Here we go. So I've added this column for instant poison over here, which I never had in previous tests. So this is sort of, oops, new info. I'll highlight this in the light blue, and then let's insert here. I want to get the I want to get averages. Insert. Nope, that's not what I wanted. You know what? Whatever. Shit. Not having shift to do the left and right is really annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so average. We'll gray. So this will be equals average of these. And then if you click and you drag from that right corner, it'll just do the averages across the board. And then we'll do the same thing here. Average of these numbers here. And then we'll drag it across the board. You can't divide by 0, Dave. I know. What's the problem here? Refers to a range that has additional numbers adjacent to it? What do you mean? K14 to K18. K14 to K18. No, that's correct. What are you talking about? No clue. All right, whatever. Assassination. What we see is on average, wow. We'll put the difference in the middle. Diff. Wait. Is there a diff function? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. We just subtract them. This minus this. And that should work across the board. So negative numbers mean that it's leaning towards combat, and positive numbers means it leans towards assassination. So let's do some conditional formatting. I don't need a scale. I just need a rule of negative equals red. Top bottom rules. Highlight cell rules. Less than 0. Less than 0. Light red. Okay, there we go. So it's an overall 46 DPS for assassination. Predominantly coming from instant poison, where we see a total of 28,136 damage, which is more than all three of these combined. Is that correct? 11k plus, let me get a quick calculator. I'm in Excel and I'm whipping out a calculator anyways. 11,119 plus 4604 plus 3796 equals 19,519. So it's the instant poison gives an additional 8,600 damage. And for whatever reason, backstabs were a little bit higher, but that's just average numbers out. Venom Totem actually meta? Well, I was gonna try this build, the assassination build with that, but I'm I'm not sure that's a good idea. So the Venom Totem, which, did I bring it? I thought I brought it for testing, but either way, I've got a bank right here, so it doesn't matter. The Venom Totem does not stack with the other two trinkets. I was messing around with that to see if it would. Where are you? There you are. There's a vial of potent venoms as well. We could do a test with both and see what happens. Where is the other one? Venom Totem, where are you? Venom Totem is better than Jom Gabar with Envenom. That makes some amount of sense. But what I'd like to do, I can't find it. Oh, it's right there. Shit. All right, Venomous Totem and Vial of Potent Venoms. Let's do an all poison thing and just see what the numbers are. So we'll swap this in and this in, and we'll do. We don't have to worry about that, so it'll just be 5. If anything, you should be using Badge plus Venom Totem, but I'm not so sure about Kiss of the Spider. Kiss of the Spider is actually stupid impressive damage because the haste means more chances to proc instant poison. And it is multiplicative with the Blade Flurry. However, what we're seeing here is that Assassination just stomped all over fucking combat daggers. So, at least on a single target, which obviously on a single target. So let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Why does it do that? All right, I don't know what the hell that's about, but we'll hide that for now. So let me do. I'll make a new thing. We're just gonna try it once. I don't want to spend too much more time on this. Assassin with Venom and Totem, or Venom, Vial and Venom. Assassin with Vial Venom. So right now we're in the Assassination build. Let's just double check that before I go crazy. And I even forgot to use Cold Blood. Or no, I did. I used it right at the start. Blew that cooldown right away. Also, I'm still not 100% sure whether I should be using the Cold Blood with the backstab to get the to secure the combo points or not. Something tells me that might be better just for consistency's sake, but also I don't know. All right. So in this case, it's 4 and 5 for the Venomous. This gives us a chance to apply rogue poisons to target by 30%. So I don't think I need to reapply, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to reapply, so I'm not going to. Let's put 3 minutes on the clock. You want to test alongside me? You're free to do as you please, but please don't do anything to the target dummy that might manipulate my results in terms of DPS or anything. That is all I ask. So I don't have a badge Stormguard. Badge of the Stormguard. I think that's what you're talking about. I don't have that one, but I do think I've not tried Vial of Potent Venoms in the past, but let's just see what this does. And let me just get in the right mindset. 1 second. Right, I need to keep the 2 cooldowns up, and the Blade Flurry doesn't matter, and go for the Venomous right away. All right, 3, 2, 1. And right, probably didn't do that correctly. All right, we're looking for combo points here. We need to keep Venom up, so we're not going to use the Cold Blood just yet. Actually, that's a terrible use of it. All right, whatever. Yeah, that was actually awful. All right, doesn't matter. We'll just continue with the test and see what happens. Also forgetting that I don't need to spam because the only thing that matters is the backstab. There's no surprise attack in this build. We'll eviscerate there. We'll wait for the backstab and then slice and dice. Unlucky. Maybe we should be saving the cold blood for like, oh, this next backstab needs a bunch of points. Maybe that's the way to use the cold blood. Maybe at the start, just to make sure that I get as fat a combo set as possible. Like right there. That sucked. If you have one combo point and you have cold blood up, ensuring the crit on it might actually be the best way to go. For consistency's sake. Alright, Envenom. Slice and dice. That cooldown is not coming back up in this fight, so we're not going to worry about it. Evis. That's the first eviscerate. Envenom for 3. The other thing we might use is like a Thistle Tea. 46 seconds left on the clock. We don't have to worry about anything else because we're not, there's no more cooldowns to worry about. Okay. Envenom for 20. Slice and dice for 2. Unlucky. Go ahead and eviscerate. Unlucky. Slice and dice. 5 seconds left. Envenom. All right. That's it. Potent Venom. Still ticking, unfortunately. Brought my DPS down because it's still ticking on it. What was the DPS before that finished? I don't know. It was like 500 something. So it was lower than the regular. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Kiss of the Spider and whatnot is better. The problem with the Venomous Totem is just that. Well, let's parse out all the numbers just so I can look at them real quick. So I'm pretty sure it was like 510 DPS. So I think it was a little lower than the previous test, but I'm not 100% sure there. And backstab should be, these should be the same as before. 23066. A little bit lower on average. I had some unlucky energy stuff going on. There was surprise attack. Evis 2353. Definitely the lowest. That might have just been an unlucky run, but I don't know. The other thing to consider is that you get energy back from hits. So if you look at the Bone Scythe set, your backstab, Sinister Strike, and Hemo critical hits cause you to regain 5 energy. So if you're not hitting those as much, you're losing energy overall. You know, that's one thing to consider, is that that's why Sinister Strike and Hemo are so good, is that they get you more energy back. Anyways, continuing on. Auto hits were 32,897. The lowest by far of any test. Not sure what happened. No, I know exactly what happened there. No Kiss of the Spider. And instant poison 31,316. Also lower because Kiss of the Spider. Potent Venom 3840. So, potent venom, poo poo butter. Let's see about Kiss of the Spider. We'll put Kiss of the Spider in here, and we'll have venomous there, and we'll do a comparison. So vial not viable. The vial is not viable. Assassin with totem. Totem kiss. Hopefully this is the last test, because I need to go farm shit. Let us see. So let me think here. Yeah, these don't combo. We'll try to combo them, but I don't believe they combo at all. That's a 20 seconds, and that's a 15 seconds. So we'll do Kiss first. And we'll see what happens. Do we need to reapply? We do. We do need to reapply, at least on the main hand. And I have some combo points on there, which is not great. How do I get rid of these combo points? I guess I have to eviscerate. And then it leaves one on there. Right, I forgot. Alright, we'll just deal with it. Reset. We'll wait for that to drop. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna cold blood this backstab to get the extra points, so I can get the envenom. Wow. Unlucky. Venomous Totem active. Slice and dice. Five-point envenom. Five-point slice and dice. Right, I don't have to spam. Calm down. You don't have to spam. Unlucky. Do I wait for it? Let's wait for it. 5-point envenom again. Just keeping the 2 up, if you get unlucky like that, like I'm definitely getting, you end up using, wow, a miss on a backstab too. Alright, whatever. Kiss of the Spider coming up in 25? 30 seconds. We'll just do the envenom. Five-point slice and dice. Not gonna cry about that. I'll eviscerate there. Four-point envenom, not bad. Three-point slice and dice, not my favorite. Kiss of the Spider. 30 seconds left. Evis. Missed on the Evis. Okay, 1 point envenom. 2-point slice and dice. DPS is low, and it's because I've been very unlucky. Very, very unlucky with the crits. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Damn. Alright. This is our lowest assassinate. And I think it's because Venomous Totem is just not anywhere near as good as Slayer's Crest. So. What was that? Something else messed up? God, I hope not. We can. Alright, so 100% Slayer's Crest, and I do not. It broke. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with Assassin and do one last test, sort of a sanity check. We didn't record these results yet, did we? Let me just see if there's a difference here. 496. 35. Wait, no, that's not auto hit. That is backstab. 21,146. That was terrible. 2434, lowest eviscerates. I think it was just an unlucky run, but I also think that without the Slayer's Crest, it's just not as good. Instant poison 31031. That's about right. There we go. And we don't have the vial venoms. All right, last check. Reset. 3 seconds. Starting now. Shit, didn't fuck. 2. Fuck me. All right, whatever. It's all good. Let's get the Envenom going. Five-point Envenom. Oh, we should have cold-blooded that. Let's cold-blood this backstab. And we miss. Okay, whatever. 5-point Slice and Dice. Slayer's Crest is not on my bar. Wow. Right, this is not a good test, but whatever. We'll do that. And we're gonna wait for the backstab. And we'll do 5-point Slice and Dice. And we'll do Envenom. Yeah, we can't get many eviscerates off. We could do the eviscerates and then do a 1-point Envenom, but I'm not sure that that's a good idea either. Slice and Dice. We weren't waiting 2 ticks. There's no way. This will eviscerate for sure. And Envenom. Timer on Kiss coming back up. Slice and Dice. 1 minute left. Come on. Okay, well, that's interesting. Should we eviscerate that? I suppose so. Okay. 3-point Envenom. Kiss go. Slice and Dice go. 38 seconds left. Let's wait on the energy. Unlucky. Slice and dice for 4. 20 seconds left. We will get an eviscerate here for sure. That's only 2 though in the entire run. Envenom, slice and dice, timer. Blarg. What are you running? Instant poison 44k. Interesting. Yeah. Can you share stats? I want to see how it compares. Let's throw this data into my chart first. So we went back to the old builds, and this is in alignment with what I saw before in terms of the 541 range. Auto attack 3. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Info. Backstab is the same. Eviscerate is the same. No, it's all the same. Alright. What are you equipped with? Distracting dagger? Increased daggers +6. Badge of the Swarm Guard. Drake Fang. Bone Scythe. Master Dragon Slayers. Bone Scythe. Belt of Never Ending. Gloves the Primordial Burrower. Huh. Do you have the book? You have the book? Fast procs with a distracting dagger, 1.3. I see. Well, you're right. If the offhand damage doesn't matter that much, then getting additional instant poison procs does matter a lot. Yeah, dagger skill book. Okay. Just wondering how much weapon skill is impacting things. You have 317, 15, 16, 17. So you're only 2 over? You should be way more than that. I'm at 308. Ah, I'm getting a lot of glancing damage, aren't I? And I'm getting a lot of extra misses. Right. So if I were to go for this poison build, over 315 is pointless, even more so post-fix, for sure. But notice that I'm at 308 because I don't have the weapon skill in my talents. It's deep in combat. It's here in weapon expertise. So now I need to think, if I were to go for this build, would it be better to have the ACLs on? I have the slip dagger for 1.4 as well. Where is the aged core leather bullshit? Where is that garbage that I was hoping to get rid of a million years ago? If I put this on, your eviscerate has a chance granting a 100% crit hit chance on your next backstab sinister striker hero. I don't eviscerate that much, so maybe I don't care. probably don't care. Do I have any other way? Okay. If we have the slip dagger, it's just such a significant DPS loss. I'm wondering, does the hit chance of the instant poison relate to the weapon skill at all? Or is it if every time you swing, it applies or tries to apply? Can the instant poison hit regardless of whether your attack hits? Could you miss and still apply instant poison? That's what I'm wondering. Don't use the slip dagger. I mean, it's such a huge stat loss. I need the weapon skill anyways. Chance to apply is per hit, so I need to be hitting. So all the glancing damage I'm getting from the lowered weapon skill, all the weapon, so I need the weapon skill. All right, good to know. The only other dagger I know of, well, actually, I don't even know where this dagger came from. Distracting dagger. What's that from? Is that a drop? You put Crusader on that? Interesting. Very interesting. You have double Crusader. No, I don't have Dragon Fang. That's a BWL drop that I was looking at. Let me think here. Well, we've got 313 now with the ACLs. Diormal West. Interesting. Let's try this with the Age Core leather and see if the reduction... I think being 2 points shy of 315 will be fine. And the truth of the matter is that with the we don't need the 8-point set. I mean, it's nice, but we did eviscerate, like, we did that, what, twice? Though 100% crit chance is nice. Well, we could swap out the Belt of Never-Ending Agony to do that. Let me see here. Where's the belt? I know I didn't throw it away, so that would be insane. There you are. All right, so we lose out on some stats, but this gives us both the eviscerate plus the weapon skill. All right, let's try it again. Get the +6 to basically all except fist weapon gloves from AQ40. It's on my list. Yeah, I'll start first with my timer. Can I click links? I guess. I can put them in my Discord. All right, is 26 enough? I hope so. For a 3-minute run. I'm gonna repoison this just in case. All right, 3. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Shit, that was sprint. Wrong page, Dave. Jesus H. Alright, Envenom should be my next one. Slayer's Crest. Wow, we missed anyways. Missed again. This is painful. In Venom. I'm going to cold blood this backstab. That's an eviscerate for sure. Which gives me that crit. Waiting. Oh, unlucky. It's sort of a downward spiral if you're not getting the crits. Because you don't get the combo points for the next set. Is it better to wait and get a guaranteed? Like, if I do... No, I guess not. Alright, Kiss of the Spider coming up. Miss. Bit of a waste of energy there. Kiss of the Spider go. 40 seconds left. Really? Alright. And Venom. We're not gonna get there. Slice and dice. 25 seconds. We'll eviscerate, because that will give me the crit on the backstab. It would really be nice to get another... whatever. In Venom... Alright, that's it. $533.6. How the hell are you kicking my ass? It doesn't make sense. Is it just the weapon skill? It's just that the faster dagger. Interesting. Check your talents. How? Can you inspect someone's talents? Or do I have to... Oh, you can. So you're using Taste for Blood. You've skipped on Cold Blood. Interesting. And you went for Vigor? Interesting. What are you doing in combat? You have dual wield. I see. And you're not doing opportunity. So is that... Okay, so I'm winning on backstab, but losing on just the instant poison and auto hit. That makes a lot of sense. I'm losing a lot of auto hit damage, and your build works that in. Hmm. 41, 32. So it's about a 9k, or wait. Your auto hit is 41 and mine is 37. It's 4k there. Backstab 13k, 23k. That's 10k there, isn't it? Just almost 10k damage there. And then it's just the faster dagger. So I don't know that losing the opportunity is good though. But you know, can't argue with results. But but if you had opportunity, would that no, you'd have to sacrifice the rupture, the taste for blood. How are you keeping 3 things up at the same time? Because you need to have rupture and venom and slice and dice all going. Are you just doing 1 point combos of each? And then, like, you know, finishers be damned? Because I know you don't have the bone scythe for the with 1 combo point. Interesting. And getting better results with lower gear. There's something to be said for that. Rupture 11k. Because you don't even have the... Yeah, you don't have serrated blades. And most people will be like, oh, if you don't have serrated blades, rupture is worthless, blah, 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 blah. Traditional rogue wisdom. Interesting. Man, it really is the Wild West. Do we experiment with another build? All right, let me think here. Well, before I just reset my talents, I need to think about what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do it right now. What I do need to do is go farm. So we're gonna activate my farm build. Which is definitely not going to be high on the DPS charts unless it's like a 30-second fight. All right, you're giving me something to think about. Thanks, man. Thanks, Reinwig. Is that how you say it? And I'm gonna look at my offhand dagger and potentially getting something that's faster. Obviously, the slip dagger's not great, but I'm also thinking, like, what if I just slipped in the Claw of the Frostworm and did if I had I have the Ashkin belt. I have the Ashkin belt. But working it into this, I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot to think about. That rupture increasing overall damage, also increasing the auto hit damage. Death Sting plus distracting? Really? Without King's Fall? I don't know. That seems insane to me. But what I'm definitely seeing is that Assassination is absolutely dumpstering traditional combat daggers. And it's not like by a little, it's like by a 40 DPS margin. So either I'm doing something wrong or something. For weapon skill and damage, Death Sting is not far from King's Fall. It's pretty far, actually. I don't know what you mean. It's a 7 DPS minimum gap. And if weapon skill matters so much, then shouldn't combat daggers be doing better once I've gotten the weapon skill one? Is there a hybrid build where auto hits are the champion? Anyways. It gets compensated by the glancing damage? Right. Well, that's the thing, like, I need another way to max out the weapon skill. And that might be those gloves. The +6 ones from Uru. And since they're +6 to all, I could do something weird, like offhand the Frostworm. Offhand. Which is a 1.5 speed, very high. Highest DPS in the game. Offhand. As far as I know. Unless the sword's higher, but I think it's the same. I think it's the same DPS, but this is the fastest one as far as I know. 71.7. That's 73.1. Let's go to Atlas Loot. We want Nax. Kel. What is... That's also 1.5, and it's 73. So that would actually be that, and it has increased swords +6. God damn it, we're gonna end up a fucking sword rogue. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna end up there. Fuck. Fucking shit. Shit. God damn it. It's sword rogue. Sword rogue is best. No, this is not what I wanted to hear. It's gonna be sword rogue. Because look, it is these two right here. Gressel. Oh, it doesn't have fists on it? Oh, that's fucking lame. You may as well just tack it on there. Come on, Turtlewell, guys. but look. Gressel, Dawn of Ruin. Highest damage range on your main hand. Hunger and Cold. 1.5 attack speed. Your Distracting Dagger might be 1.4, but this has increased swords +6 on it. So with +6 on my offhand, I'll have to go get the sword book, obviously. Oh, that wouldn't... Well, I would have to get the gloves then. That would be +12. Because I'll be at 305. Yeah. It does not cover fist weapons, so no claw on offhand in terms of +6 skill. Right. Well, that's what the Ashkin belt is for, I suppose. That has +5. Waste on a rogue as warriors need them more. Totally not biased take. No, clearly very biased take. But there's no higher damage range weapon. Gressel is too slow. That means you'd be losing poison procs. No, you're not losing poison procs because you're constantly hitting Sinister Strike, and because you're not waiting for backstabs, you're just like spamming it. And because of this in the assassination tree, hold on, where are you? Slash talent, like that's gonna bring up my talents. Because of Seal Fate. Critical strikes from abilities that add combo points have a 20, 40, 60, 80, 100% chance to add an additional combo point. So your Sin Strikes hitting and giving 2 points instead of 1. Well, golly gee willikers. It'll be disgusting. Just wait for Kara 40 to be out so that all this goes out the window. Yeah, indeed. If we don't know, or at least I haven't looked, because I don't want spoilers. I haven't looked at what the weapons are. So the weapons and like weapon skill stuff might all be different when that happens. But it's interesting to theory craft this stuff out. It looks at least 3 new best in slot items from Kara 40 for warriors for the few pieces we know just from the 3.5. Well, that I can check right now. And I looked at it, and it's like the helmet. What do you call it? The hat. Kara 40. The hat for rogues is disgusting. Trickster helmet. Here it is. Look at that thing. 27 strength, 33 agility, 24 stamina, improves chance to hit by 1%, improves your chance to get a critical strike by 2%, increases attack and casting speed by 2%. Literally just way better in every single regard. It's basically this plus a little bit of extra stats plus, hey, here, have some 2% haste. Fuck it. Why not? So, yeah. Hat's my number one. Trickster helmet. The rest of them aren't quite as disgusting as that. They're just like, yeah, a little bit more. I think it's the 2 with the haste that are kind of over the top. So this one's what? 22 agility, 22 strength. This one I'm not so keen on, just because it doesn't have agility. It does have 40 attack power, though. 34 strength. See, for whatever reason, they're not doing agility on these. Trickster breastplate. What's the other one with haste? And then the leggings are like, hey, why don't you ignore 40 of their armor? Compared to the bone scythe leg plates. Now, 31 strength, 32 agility. Crit 1, hit 1. There's no hit on this. Maybe it doesn't matter. 2% hit on the boots. Kind of crazy. 2% hit on your neck. 20 strength, 20 agility. So yeah, that would be better than Prestor's. That's insane. So we'll see. For me though, the helmet is like the most like shoulder, leg, neck. Probably going to be new best for DPS warrior. Probably. I haven't looked at the warrior stuff, to be honest with you. I just don't care about warriors the way I care about rogue. But we're constantly getting shafted, so whatever. Anyways, that was all very interesting. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna bring this into the raid yet. I guess I will. My big fear with it is just the glancing damage and the inconsistency there. But it beat my combat dagger spec. It just flat out destroyed it. So there's no denying that. The only thing is like if something is resistant or immune to poisons, then it's not going to be so great. And good God, I better keep poisons up. All right, all well and good. We need number one. We need to put our fucking abilities up. Blade Flurry here, and we'll go Sin Strike here. And 3 charges left on the Time Worn Rune. Great. We're going to Telebeam, because we need bananas. Lots and lots of bananas. Nothing is immune to poison in Nax. No worries on that. Yeah, that's the thing. When I first went into Nax, people were saying, "Oh, this is resistant. These are resistant," and I'm like, okay. But I tested it on everything, and literally nothing resisted anything. So I'm like, why would they think that? Kind of weird. Do I not have my swim gear? I didn't put my swim gear on. Shit. I put riding gear on. I'm like, I'm riding an animal. Put on your riding gear. No, it's swim gear for these flying ones. Damn. People just fall into the consecrated stones meta, I think. Well, it's easier, and they do last an hour, so I understand the impulse there. I mean, they give you a tool. They're like, here are some things that are good against undead. And you're like, I will use the thing that's good against undead. But because 16 debuff slot limit in Classic means poisons are super low on the prior list of debuffs. Yeah, but if they're instant, then it doesn't matter. Because that's what I was using, dual instant poison. Because why would you use anything else? Instant poison is just better overall. I know I looked at the deadly in your offhand is supposedly better, but that doesn't seem to parse out when I check. So I'm curious. The max is way more, and instant is better for Envenom. Right, exactly. Because they're applying it constantly. And it's a waste at a certain point with deadly. Because you've already applied it, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I was even thinking about like working in the 3 pieces of Bloodfang to get the additional 5% on that. Because I can't look at Envenom now. Wait, yes I can. So yeah, it would be 30% as opposed to 25. Deadly plus corrosive for combat. Double instant for Envenom. Is that right? That might make sense, actually. Instant is the one that is generally used in Classic too, as it has no debuff slot usage. Exactly. Riding unequipped. Can I get this without aggroing him? Please. Monkey sounds. Gotta love it. 5% chance from Bloodfang is good, but the stats from Nax just beat it. Yeah, that's my thinking. But it doesn't seem like stats matter all that much. Like, you saw the other rogue, like, no offense, but like a distracting dagger, and you know he's still using blues, and he was kicking my ass. So clearly, most of the damage was coming from the instant poison and the rupture. The 10% damage bonus from rupture. But that 10% damage bonus, I did not think it applied to instant poisons, but now I'm wondering if it does. Because no, he was just applying instant poison way more because of the offhand speed. Oh no, someone's here. Who would take just one bundle and then leave everything else? That doesn't make any sense. Unless it's a bot and they're gonna log in, grab it, and then log out. I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to watch for that bot. Taste for blood applies to corrosive, but not instant. That's true. It does apply to corrosive. So, shouldn't he be offhanding corrosive then? But no, because he's using a venom, the instant would still be better. Everything old is new again. God, it'd be great if I had this whole thing to myself and I could just get like 200 bananas or whatever. Like it. Those bundles are there. The instinct to just rush to them is high, but I want to keep the track and get all the bananas if I can. So that way they spawn just as I'm getting there. And I pretty much know exactly how many I need. Though it varies sometimes. Let's see. It would be nice to grab this one, but this guy can aggro it and slow everything down, and these are more important by a mile and a half. Consistency in your track, meaning like if you mount up between a group, doing it the same way each time is the important part. In the end, it sounds like Sword Rogue is Bis, meaning human is still Bis, Rogue Race, probably. Yeah, that's what it seems like. But I have to admit, there's clearly a lot to think about with seeing what Reinwig did. And that rupture. And I'm wondering if I can theory craft something better. At least for me, based on the items I have available. What I can't get over is simply that well, I guess I should have known, being so many points down on the weapon skill, that would be an issue. I should have known that. Right, I don't have a good estimate here. I wasn't timing this. I think it's debatable. Oh, someone is taking those bananas. Alright, we're gonna kill this one then. Since we have a little bit of time. You didn't drop anything? Oh, and I don't have skinning anymore. Fucking hell. Alright, we're just waiting here for this. +6 from gloves, +6 from sword, +3 from racial equals 315 achieved. You are correct. But we have the book now, so you don't even need that. You can go +6 from gloves, +6 from sword, +5 from book. And then you're over by 2. Or you can go book racial gloves. And you're 1 under, which is probably fine too. You can do the quest and use some good gloves instead of the ones with weapon skill. Huh? Human rogues cheat and not need to get the +5 skill from quest. Yeah, but they should get it anyways. Everyone should do the book quest. The book quests are cool. I don't know. There's no reason not to do it, and it gives you a lot of options. Canceled out too early. You can do the quest and use some good gloves instead of those, the ones with weapon skill. Yeah. But it's the offhand. And the thing is, the swords has the +6 weapon skill in the offhand, compared to dagger has +3 with death sting, and it's a slow dagger, 1.8 as opposed to the 1.5. And we saw he crushed me in instant poison damage, like absolutely crushed. Part of that, I think, is the glancing damage I was doing because I was at 308 as opposed to Oh, I am fucking this up. Let's not fuck this up. Part of it is the glancing damage and the misses from weapon skill being too low. Which is like, yeah. I should have known that was a problem in my build before I even did it. But it still kicked the ass of combat, which does not have that issue. Like if Assassination still kicked the ass of combat, even with the weapon skill problem, like, yikes. Combat no longer bis, maybe. Let's put the bananas up here so I can track what I've got going on. I'm aiming for we'll just keep going as long as this path is open to me and I can keep control of it. I don't want to do this. If I have it all to myself, then I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad taking him. And no one else is around, so it seems to be a good time to farm the bananas. Now, don't you go thinking it's a good time to farm the bananas just because I'm doing it. It's clear. Maybe I kill this one. I could kill this one, actually. Dream Shard Elixir allows poison to crit? No, it does not. And the low tab crit works too? No. Really? That's insane. That is madness. Pure madness. Are you sure about that? I just sold a bunch of them. And I'm basically out of dream shards. Nope, we are right on track. Okay, good. %2 crit is kind of low. Yeah, that's very low. I'm just shocked that it works on it. Sadly, I made a bunch of those potions and sold them already. Just to do something with all my small essence shards or whatever they're called. 100% sure you've been playing with it for the last few weeks? Okay. I wonder if that's an oversight or on purpose. Seems like it might be a mistake. Because as far as I know, spell power is not supposed to work with poisons. Maybe crit works and spell power doesn't, though. Does spell power increase? Poison damage? Maybe they put it back. Spell power and spell hit don't work, just crit. Okay, that seems like a bug then. That I don't think it's supposed to work. I don't imagine a 2% crit chance on an instant poison is all that good either. Though maybe it is, given how many times you're hitting with it. If 2% of those crit, that's for a potion that stacks with everything else, you may as well use it. Assuming it does. Though it is an elixir, isn't it? Dream Shard elixir is an elixir. So what are you losing? You're losing your mongoose, which I don't think is necessarily a good thing. I think you'd definitely rather have the 2% crit on your everything else, effectively. Your backstab, your autos and everything. So probably not a good exchange there. Sit up straight. Okay. So the reason the book is worth it is simply because it doesn't take a slot. So that's a 305. So you only need 10 more after that, right? I wish they would up Death Sting's weapon skill. It should be +5. It doesn't make sense at +3, given it would. The reason it's +3 is because of fucking how old weapon skill was a curve. No other reason. So it doesn't make sense to wait, didn't I kill him last time to get the banana? I did. So I'm what? I guess I'll take this banana instead. This banana should be there. Okay, now I'm behind. That's okay. We're sort of normalizing the time between bananas. This will give us time to kill him, and then that should be spawning. Now we have a more direct route. And if not, I can veer off to the side if I need to. Plus we have Remorseless, so... Shit. Get it. Get the bananas. Get the bananas! Blah, blah. Exciting stuff collecting these bananas. You gotta do it. 2% haste food. Can't ignore it. It's ridiculous. I should use them a little bit more sparingly than I do, though. Just so I don't have to come back out here so often. Oh, god damn it! I can't see anything. Oh, did I not open Discord today? Hopefully I'm not being inundated with messages. Which can happen. Wasn't expecting to crash. Oh, crap. What is this? Ah. Reinwig sent me some extra info. Excellent. Yeah. I was losing a lot to glancing. I see that. Do you really have 0 misses? Nope, not yet. Someone killed that guy and took the banana. So there's another... Someone's pursuing bananas now. Yeah. My lack of weapon skill was definitely a huge impact on that. And I still beat the combat spec, which doesn't have that issue. I'm really confused about that. Traveler's Cloak. Spirit. Looks like shit. Why would I want this cloak? It's gonna get disenchanted into trash. Do I use haste on trash too? I use haste on everything. I keep it up as much as I can. Because one of the warriors pointed out, like, it's better to clear through the trash quickly so that you can get multiple attempts on a boss if at all possible. If you go real slow through the trash, then I mean, if your whole clear time is too slow, you know, people have to go to bed by the time you get to the coolest bosses. That's why the last Nax was awesome. We burned through everything so quickly because a lot of people shared that mentality now. And we could have done the whole thing in one day. We could have done Kel'Thuzad in one day. The only thing holding us back was like a few stragglers and a couple wipes that were unnecessary, you in my opinion. Could have been prevented with just a little bit of awareness. $137. So if it was 120 before, now I want 260, 240, 240. Do I have enough inventory space for 240? I think I do. Trash kind of dies fast. I use 10 strength. I don't know if haste will add enough extra hits in the time frame, and 10 agility plus 2% haste is left over from boss. Well, as a rogue, you're thinking about the haste and the extra attacks you get. Are basically potential instant poison procs as well. So it's like you 100% want to get as much haste in there as you can. Uh-oh. Okay. Hopefully they're going to fight that snake. Nope, they're not. Alright, we better move our fucking ass. Get it. I swear if they pop up in front of me, I'm gonna lose my shit. Hmm. $151. We're really gonna go for 240. Now I know there's another person out here, and maybe I should ease up. I don't really need to go crazy. What's the next round number? It's like what is it? 5 dream dust for 15. So I need 15, 30. Some variation of 60, I guess. Oops. Fucked that up already. 3140, 150. Oh, I've already gone over it. 160, 170, 180. Alright, let's go for 180 then. $180 is now our goal. Then we'll get out of people's way. Itchy ear. Can't find bone scythe gauntlets. What? Alright, we're just gonna wait here for it. You can't find bone scythe gauntlets. Oh, I've got the ACLs on. Interesting. What did I say? 180. That's what I'm going for. Okay, 180. 10 agility plus 2% haste that is left over from bosses. Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, certainly no one has to play as straight sweatily as I do, but I like to contribute. And if I'm going to a raid, if I'm not going there to contribute, to maximize what I can do, what am I doing? And as a rogue, that means, like, you know, making sure traps get disarmed. In PWL, I guess, the only place that ever happens. And otherwise just maximizing damage. So how can I maximize my damage? Well, clearly, maximizing my damage does not mean doing combat daggers anymore. I do wonder. That's why I want to get the other weapons and like experiment with like a fist build and other stuff, because I think that it opens more opportunities for other stuff since you're not locked into getting the backstab bonus. But he wasn't even using that, so it's like 69. Please don't attack. You can always go subtlety to help the raid. Well, yeah, but I'm geared. I'm geared as fuck. I shouldn't be doing subtlety. That's... If you're doing subtlety, you're not going to be contributing maximally based on what gear you have. You go subtlety when you are under-geared, because then you're contributing a lot to those who are geared. And gear is not my problem, so it's clearly something else. Now, I am top rogue DPS in the guild, but that's not saying much, apparently. When someone who is less geared than me can, I mean, technically less geared, can outdo me on a simple DPS test on a dummy. That strikes fear into my heart that I am not contributing the maximum that I could be. Delete all your gear and start over? Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. I definitely will not be doing that. Oh, can we finish here? Damn. I feel compelled to go another round. Because now we have extras. We may as well. Is 210 really the... Doesn't make sense. Be 240. Let's just go get all the bananas till my fucking inventory fills up with them. But yeah, I mean, you've seen me in the raids. I'm top DPS most of the time, so that's not the issue. Though it does beg the question, like, what are the other rogues doing? Certainly they are less sweaty than me. But I was checking out some of the other rogues' gear who do keep up with me, and they have weapon skill issues as far as I can tell. But then again, they're also human. So they've got, probably if they've done the book thing, they've got +8 already without anything. But they're still in the old paradigm and looking at old best in slot lists, and they could be doing more. That's my point. Nope, there's no class leader in nerds for anything. And I'm not sure that there is someone who could be a class leader at this point, because things are so different. And if you just follow the old paradigms, the old classic, like, this is how it is, like, you're doing a disservice, because there's so many new options that it's very clear to me, based on like the tests today and some other tests I was doing, that the standard, this is the truth and like combat is the only way to go, like, that's not true anymore. I'm not sure it ever was. But certainly with the rework to Assassination, I would definitely be looking at potentially doing stuff there. So as my next stopping point is 220. So we're just gonna go to 220. Fuck it, we may as well. Keep trying to get the hard data and become the class leader. Well, they don't have class leaders, so even if I felt qualified to be the class leader, it's not something that would be a role that is assigned in this guild. I do try to exert leadership from time to time, and then I get told that people don't like to be bossed around. I'm like, all right. But I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was that one raid where we were holding like in the past. Okay, so there's the patchwork fight, and before the patchwork fight can happen, like the tanks need to work some shit out, and sometimes because it's a casual guild, it's a little bit slow going. So I'd seen several times rogues, haphazardly just throwing their distract to try and keep him there so that we could start the fight without him going all the way back and having to wait. And so one day I just said, all right, I'll fucking organize it. I'm like, all right, rogues, step up. And then I said, you're first, you're second, and so on. And we did it perfectly, and we were able to keep it there indefinitely because we had just enough rogues that we could get through all the cooldowns. And then the next day, I heard talk about people not liking being bossed around, and I'm like, is that because of what I did last time? And then the next time I tried to do the callouts to do it again, and people just wouldn't listen to me. I'm like, okay. And it's not like I did it like hostilely. I'm like, hey, I just said like, hey, you be first, and then I just called out names after that. And I don't know. I think it's one of those things where only certain people are allowed to assert power in any way, shape, or form. And that's because they're the guild leader and they can kick you out if they don't like you. Ooh, banana. Yeah, exactly. Lots of bananas. I don't know. I understand being resistant to being told what to do. It's a guild culture thing. That's why having a class leader is good, as long as they're not corrupt. Exactly. And as long as they're open-minded. So they're not like forcing like this is the only way to do it and you have to do this build and you have to do that build. Like we would never allow that. But having someone there that other people can go to for guidance and who is sort of designated as someone to go to for guidance, I think is not a bad thing at all. But I don't think that's going to happen for this guild. I would say that the people who are in charge have very, very few people that they trust. So it's just not a thing that would happen. Because getting one for each class is too many people. All right, this will be the last banana, and we'll leave it for whoever needs it next. The trail is up if anyone's in the area and wants to do my banana trail of tears. It is perfectly lined up. If you started it right now, you could get right at that tree over there. Not there, over there somewhere. Where is it? Anyways, you know. All right, now we've got to get Dream Dust. So I have a character for that. So that in a second. We'll have to mail it, and then how many Dream Dust do I need for this many bananas? Actually, maybe I've overdone myself here. Well, quite a bit, actually, isn't it? Oh, let's see. First things first, let's clear some room. We definitely do not have the golden sand for this. I'm gonna start up another character. Another instance of the game. Oh, I'm itching today. What's going on? Oh, actually, no. I have to log out. Right, the Dream Dust is on this character's alt. I was a Guildmaster RL, real life, for 2 BWL raids. Let me tell you where there wasn't much room for suggestions during raid. I didn't even allow loot complaints unless there was a valid reason. Interesting. So you were a tyrant is what you're telling me. See, they've eliminated well, they've eliminated some of the loot drama by just having like hard rules for like you roll, you know, and here's what you can roll. And you get two rolls. So, you know, you generally want those rolls to be for something you can use. All right, I actually do need to do the calculation here. Hold on. I think it's per 15 you need 5 Dream Dust. So if we have, was it 220 divided by 15 is 14.6. Did I fuck up the numbers? Times 5. 73 Dream Dust? Wait. What have I done? Did I need 240? All right, we're just sending all our Dream Dust to fucking Zenrai then. Just all of it. Fuck it. No, you were nice and organized. I mean, sometimes that's what people need. They need to be told, like, hey, you should be rolling on this. Like, I wouldn't even mind if it were a situation where they just picked. I said it jokingly, but I joked that for Kara 40 for our guild, that we should get the item levels of all people's stuff, and then when an item drops, we look at who it's or what class and is it suited for, and then we find the lowest the person with that slot having the lowest item level, and we give it to them. That's what I suggested. I suggested it half jokingly, simply because who the hell can keep track of all that shit? And of course, then you get into a situation where people are going to cheat and like pretend all their stats are lower and like equip garbage gear. Like, I'm in all greens. Well, how'd you get invited to this then? Like, you know what I mean? You know they'll do it too. Goddamn scumbags. People didn't read the rules when I enforced it. Those didn't last long. Yeah. And there you go. If you don't read the rules, you get the stick. That's just how it is. I did 220. I needed 240. I shouldn't have stopped. Oh well. I really don't want to do it again. I should have known when there was like, it wasn't a perfect set of lines. Where's my Dream Dust? All right, maybe I can grab some bananas while I'm out here. Fuck it. 240 it is. God damn it. Now it's all fucked. Let's see if I can catch my trail of tears. Oh. Alright, not too bad. Now we're working our way backwards, though. Let's just pick it up from here and go back that way. Because there's 2 bundles over there, as opposed to the 1. You need to meet real people. Have a nice day. Later, Bolton. Have fun meeting real people. Are you saying I'm not real? Am I virtual? Oh, you mean face to face, right? I'm Unreal. Am I Unreal Engine? Powered by the Unreal Engine. Just like Turtle WoW will be. Leggings of the Nullifier. Nice. Oh, the itchy nose. Why? Why? How is Kara 40 organized? I don't know. Because I'm not in the leadership of anything for the guild, so that is above my pay grade. And as far as I can tell, they're still arguing about who should go and who shouldn't. We'll see. I can't believe no one took up my Trail of Tears. My Banana Republic Trail of Tears. Dave AI powered by Unreal, everything is fake. Yes. I mean, at some point, I'll die. And then someone will take all my old footage and machine learn something. And whatever is going on at that time period, someone will make a fake Dave. I will live on forever in the machine age. Or not. Who knows? Who would bother? Honestly, who would bother? All right. Dream dust. Give it all. Give me all the dream dust. I do not have enough room. There. Now he's going to complain about slots, so let's send the stupid cloak to be destroyed by Alosh. I don't know why I have this on me. Vial of potent venoms, not worth it. Maybe early on, you don't have a good one. Good one what? Good trinket. You'll need this on me. Unless we're going to Kara, which we're not. Alright. Transmutations. There we go. What? Excuse me. Go away. Transmutations. 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 I don't think I had enough dream dust to do all these. We did not. Well, that's a bummer. Dave AI on the Earth 3025. Blizzard still sucks. God, if Blizzard is still around at that point, we're truly doomed as a species. These corporations need to go away at some point. Like Coca-Cola, I guess if you just have one product and that's the only thing you make. At what point does the copyright, or is it a patent? How does that work? Oh, wait. I'm an engineer now. I forgot. Mithril Mechanical Dragling. All right. Brutality Blade. Traditions Blade. T-Boost Blazing Lawn Sword. Traditions. I see. What's the? I do want to build that. Where is it? Mechanical dragon lane. Mithril mechanical dragon lane. True silver mithril bars, heart of fire, inlaid mithril cylinder. 2-star ruby, 2 goblin rocket fuel. I think I have all this actually. I might be able to make this. What? Why? 5 silver. So it costs 25 silver. Makes that. It's not soulbound either. Is this an opportunity? I don't know. I don't know. Take a chance. Do I use the chicken? I don't have the chicken yet. I have the sheep. And I have the bomb trinket. So I've thought about equipping the bomb trinket at the start of the Nax run. And then creating the bomb. And then when they first pull the spiders, running in there. Combat sword now with perdition offhand. Camouflage. Everyone ends up combat sword. Hold on here. What the hell? Why does the music cut out when you're inside this hut? Like, just goes dead quiet. Super weird. Mithril tube. Okay, so that's just mithril. Make that. You said there was a chicken? I don't think I have the chicken, so we'll worry about that later. And the music's back. Golden sand salmon is what I need now, and it's gonna be effing expensive. So, predominantly I took engineering for the goblin sapper charges, because that's used all the time by people, and they even call it out, like, use your sapper charge. And I'm like, I don't have one. The fuck? I didn't know I was supposed to have that. How do I get it? Well, you gotta be an engineer. So, I don't think any of those are sales. Nope. Trash. Pump worker. Battle Chicken has a 5% haste buff for the group? No fucking way. Okay. How do I get that? What is that, a drop? Where's that drop? Because I definitely want that. Who wouldn't? What is the macro or add-on to complete the quest? Oh, that's Lazy Pig. And it's just shift click. Shift right click. Let's go to Gadgetstan. Maybe I'll get the rest of the Dream Dust, but actually Dream Dust was so stupidly expensive that I think I'd rather make items and send them to Alosh to disenchant than try to purchase the Dream Dust off of the auction house. Look for it on Atlas. Oh, it's gnomish? Then I probably can't use it because I'm a goblin. What you call it? Gnomish battle chicken. Oh, it doesn't. It's just engineering. What is this from? Oh, it's a reward for renewing your membership. And it's definitely gnomish engineering though. So it's only a gnomish engineer can make it. 150 minutes? 1 minute 50 seconds, maybe? Is that what it means? So I won't be able to build it. It doesn't say that you have to be a gnomish engineer. So I wonder if I could pick one up on the auction house or something. Chicken is the summonable, will attack and then give the buff. Okay. I don't want to get the raid killed if it does something silly. There. Let's see what Dream Dust is going for. It's fucking astronomically expensive. Every time I look, it gets worse. 8 pages of it, though. Okay, well. We'll buy that one, and we'll go back, and we'll convert 15 more, I guess. Bucket. Fine. Bucket. Alright. Anyways, Golden Sansam is the problem. Every time I check, it gets worse. Oh, okay. That's not so bad. No, this is great, actually. This is great. This is fine. It's about a gold per stack, because you need double the Golden Sansam as you have these. So we're just going to buy out the entire marketplace, it looks like, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we're just buying out the entire marketplace. I ain't got no time for 1s and 2s though. Those can suck it. $14 spine, 16 5. We're getting into shitty territory. 20, 20, 20. What else we got? Sure. Is that enough? God, I don't even know. I can't even, the numbers in my head don't even match up. I can't keep track of what the fuck I need. All right, whatever. That should, yeah, I'm sure that's fine. That's got to be fine. Let's just grab the Dream Dust and then we'll go back and do the final. What? Do the final turn in for the last 2 stacks. So that's 30, right? 15, 30. Yeah. How do I get so much gold? There's some lucky stuff that happened. So 3 things that I've been doing. Well, 1, I purchase all my own raid shit. or rather, I don't purchase the raid shit. I go and I get it. So you see me farming stuff. I haven't been doing all the farming while streaming anymore. I've just been farming casually. Here's the reason why: is because my kid can come in at any moment on those occasions, and you know, I might have to stop, and like, it's, you know, it's not a very compelling stream if I'm leaving every 5 minutes to handle whatever my kid's doing. But it's easy to farm in between, helping my kid with whatever she needs, and getting the raid farm stuff done. So I farm everything myself pretty much, and I have Kinra now for the alchemy. So Kinra does all the alchemy stuff, so I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for every freaking potion that I use. So that's been very helpful. And then, so all those expenses go down to almost nothing. And then I just sell additional raid materials on the marketplace when I see the market is very, very high priced. So there are certain days, like Mondays and Mondays for me, but like Sundays, I guess, for the people who are raiding, and Saturdays, where raid stuff just disappears, and then I'll throw stuff up at ridiculous prices, and they'll sell out. And I already had all my arcane gear built. I put one of them up for auction at a stupid price. I put all of them up for auction at stupid prices, and one of them did sell. The helmet sold for 300 gold. So there was that. And I got a lucky lockbox that had T-Boos in it, and I sold that for 500 gold. So that's 800 gold right there. That's about half of what this is. The rest of it is like selling little extra raid materials here and there, and also buying auctions that are below vendor value. For example, and this is my most annoying thing, and the reason I do it, like, I don't recommend doing it, but the reason I do it is because it annoys me to see things below market value on Winterfell Echoes. So whenever I'm in Winter Spring and I'm farming the bears, which we'll be doing next, and I see the Winterfell Echoes for less than 15 silver each, I just buy them. I buy them all, and then I convert them into Juju powers, and then I sell them for, it's 20 is a 3 gold. And I'm often making 50 silver each time that happens. It is a little bit time consuming because you have to it's a little bit time consuming because you have to click over and over again, but with the lazy pig I can just shift right click and click, 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 and it's done. And then I just sell the stacks of Juju powers. And whenever I'm in Winter Spring, I just do that because it annoys me. And then also, I put up my additional echoes that I couldn't use because I only had 1 or 2 for the appropriate price of over 15 silver, often 16 silver. And in the case of the Juju Might ones, the Frostmaw echoes, those go up for 4 gold, and they've always sold. Every time. I'm not selling a bunch of them, I'm just selling ones, and but they've always sold. It's bind on pickup, you have to craft it. So I would have to switch to Gnomish engineering. I guess I could. I'm not sure what's involved in switching from Goblin to Gnomish, though. Oh, right. I was gonna do 2 things. So this was, what, 20 silver, and this was 10? So it's 30 silver to make the recipe. So let me see what that's selling for. Does this bind? It does not bind. Fuel recipe. Recipe? Goblin rocket fuel? There it is. Selling that for over a gold. Well, there we go. It's not unique either, is it? No, it's not unique. And sometimes you see opportunities like this where you're like, hey, I can turn 30 silver into a gold or more. Why not? I hear crying. All right, Phil. See you later. Yeah, I might call it soon. Yikes. All right, getting noisy. I'm gonna call it here, and I'll see you guys next time.
Goblin APB alert. The long-awaited moment has come. In universal agreement with the Council of Traders, we are shorting shell coin. That's right, get your shorts in now and dump tomorrow at 3 p.m. The scam's in, the shell coin's been bought, and now we're rolling out our just rewards. Yeah, just rewards for the goblins. Gobbling up that shell coin gold. Gobble, gobble, gobble that shell coin gold. Yeah.
This has been the Goblin APB Alert. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.